I'm not going to give you the recipe to this pumpkin apple crisp because it tasted like ass, but here's how I made it. 485 grams of pumpkin puree, a ton of cinnamon, and a sprinkle of salt and nutmeg because, I don't know, I'm like a chef or some shit. And then I just dumped in a bunch of this maple syrup and honey blend. And yeah, if you can't tell by now, I'm totally winging this. I'm not following a recipe. It was about 100 grams by the time the bottle was empty. And then I diced up all these apples, sprayed my dish, threw in the apples, and poured the paste on top and mixed it around. Oh, that looks like shit. Then I started throwing scoops of flour into my blender until I got to 167 grams and it looked good. Baking powder and salt. The rest of this bag of 0-calorie brown sugar sweetener, but that didn't look like enough, so I poured in a ton of honey and a stick of butter. So yeah, this is a refined sugar-free dessert, keeping it nice and healthy. Got that all blitzed up, or so I thought. And then I realized I hadn't used vanilla extract and I love it, so I threw some in along with an egg. One more blitz, and then I poured that crumbly texture over top, and then the key here is to put it in the fridge overnight. Guys, why are you even believing me at this point? I don't know what I'm saying. Pulled it out the next morning, threw it in the oven for 34 minutes exactly, and it came out looking like this. Definitely let it cool for like 30 minutes, because I scooped myself out a bite and burnt the hell out of my mouth. Left it sit for a while and then came back later and it was cold, so I scooped myself out a big slice, threw it in the microwave, and topped it all off with some whipped cream because whipped cream can save everything. Apple crisp is delicious, and the pumpkin apple crisp, it's an odd combination, but I enjoyed every last bite. I just needed some vanilla ice cream. That would go even better with this.